right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I need a drink. I got it.
I just wish you'd hurry up and propose later.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure, confess. I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talk. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She's suffering.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes suspicion.
I'll convince him to let it go.
Go left just now. How you do that?
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
I have a report I need to get finished for the grand jury, so if you don't mind.
Phelps? Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. Patterson has life insurance. We can notify next of kin. What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Another day, another dollar.
I have a report I need to get finished for the grand jury, so if you don't mind.
Maybe talk to some witnesses. We can discuss the autopsy report later.
What do you think? Witness statements next. We know we've got the girl as an eyeball, but we should check the bar as well.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you
I'm
find
Detective
out
Phelps of
later
the LAPD.
she's got-
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
I'm stumped. Ideas? Witness statements next. We know we've got the girl as an eyeball, but we should check the bar as well.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
You need to take this up with Leroy.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Is Leroy really going into business with Lorna? You sure you're not covering for her?
Me and Lorna? That man-eater? I wouldn't last a weekend with her. You're barking up the wrong tree there, partner.
Officially opening the nationwide March of Dimes campaign in Washington, Mrs. Truman and her daughter Margaret take part in the ceremonies at the Capitol by dropping theirs and the president's dimes in the
You finished scratching around? I've got work to do before I close up. You know the way out.
Stalling just makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial light.
Ça commence, ça commence. Ouais, les gars. Ah, les gars, je crois le micro il est désactivé depuis tout à l'heure. Désolé, hein. Du coup, épisode 3, les gars. C'est la suite. Et on envoie du lourd, hein. On envoie, les gars. Abonnez-vous, likez, commentez, comme d'hab, hein. La famille est désolée, depuis tout à l'heure, je parlais dans le vide. C'est une dinguerie. C'est une dinguerie. Mais je vais même pas le couper au montage, hein. Je vais même pas le couper. Il n'y aura même pas de montage. Et ouais, les gars, je me pose comme un pacha, les gars. Carrément, je vais retirer la caméra, ça sert à rien, là. Elle va vous gâcher l'immersion.
Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you. Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Sorry, Phelps. Do you mind if I get on with this?
This is KTI Radio with this public service announcement. Juvenile delinquency is an ever-growing problem. The LAPD advises all parents to send their children to Sunday school and take them to church.
America is the lucky country, and California is one of the finest jewels in America's crown.
Advice? We've got to track down that Lincoln, Phelps. We find the car, then we nail the driver.
On your face. So call us now. Shore 2215. Elysian Fields, a quarter-acre slice of victory.
Ah, c'est quoi ce délire?
Can you drive to this one?
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right.
Ouvrez la porte, madame.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Bon.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
Speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We're always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards on tap. He lost, of course. Back was a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
So he turned blind?
Yes. He was still yelling at me when the car hit him.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this. Come on,
Putain.
Make ourselves scarce.
You can only feel sorry for someone for so long before you begin to despise them.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy?
I got a business.
Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
It's him, the cop from the newspapers.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see See me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
Not sure this means much.
Any ideas? We should go, Phelps. I've never felt less welcome in my entire life.
I didn't love him, I admit it. But that's not a crime.
You're behind the wheel. Where are we going?
From Hollywood, it's Dream Time.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after it.
Hold it right there, Shelton.
All right, I give up.
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge. You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Fine. Where are we headed?
Right here.
Alors, bonsoir à tous. Aujourd'hui, c'est Voiture. On va voir l'épisode 4 de La Noire. Je répète, l'épisode 4 de La Noire.
Oh, je suis fatigué, hein.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
Kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up.
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit Ray's one more time and trawl for evidence.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
Tu vas à la mosquée?
Lester could be a heel.
We just wanted to check the crime scene over one
That's
more
a lousy
time,
way
Mr.
for anyone
Sabo.
to go out.
If that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us. All right, step by step, check every inch of ground.
Il est pas là le couteau. Hein. Il est là.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this. Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas. Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
Hey.
It's too late, Sabo.
Merde. Dis-moi que c'est un échec.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski. Have patrol pick up Mrs. Patterson.
Putain, j'ai le seum.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work. Markowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
You have your assignment, Detective. Best be about it.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Bon, les gars. Les mecs. Les G's. Les chicken and cheese. Les chicken and cheese. Les chicken and cheese. Les chicken and cheese. Bon, les chicken and cheese, ça a été un plaisir. Merci. Abonnez-vous, partagez, likez, pouce bleu. Et les gars, il y a une nouvelle aventure, les gars, Naruto. Abonnez-vous à mon Twitch, J-V, c'est pour suivre en live tous les soirs, les gars, sur Ninja World, le nouveau serveur Naruto JTRP, là, qui vient d'ouvrir sur 5M. Franchement, c'est de la frappe atomique, les gars. Donc, abonnez-vous, likez et commentez. Je reposterai les rediffs sur ma chaîne rediff, je pense.